What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the MaddenBallerz YouTube channel and our Doug Wilson Connected franchise series in Madden 25 Next Gen on the PS4. We've gotten through year one of Doug Wilson's career with the Kansas City Chiefs. He's now with the Denver Broncos after Peyton Manning has retired, and he's a starting quarterback for those Broncos. And we got through the preseason of year two in the last episode, so we are at week one of year two of the regular season here, and what I'm going to be doing is bringing you 2 games per episode here. And week one, we are on the road, headed to Detroit to face off against the Detroit Lions, and you see here on 1st and 10, a nice pass here by Doug Wilson to Tavares King here, down the field for a good gain there. We're at the 48-yard line of the Lions here. 1st and 10, Wilson back to pass here. He's looking over the middle for Hawkins. Andrew Hawkins has that catch for the first down and more, down at the 33-yard line. Later on in the drive, Wilson is passing again, dumping it off to Jacob Tamme here, who's going to get 11 yards and a first down. And Doug Wilson is tearing apart this Lions defense early on in this game. 1st and 10 is a pass to Welker, and Welker has the catch and the touchdown. And there is Doug Wilson's first touchdown pass of his career for the Denver Broncos. Here we go again early in the second quarter here, a pass to Wes Welker for another touchdown, putting the Broncos up 14-0 over the Lions here. And Wes Welker with 2 touchdowns in this game. It's 14-7 now in favor of the Broncos. Wilson's back to pass here in 2nd and 10. He's going to hit Tavares King there over the middle. He has 2 catches for 54 yards, and if you didn't know, Demaryius Thomas is out for this game. I believe he's out for the next game as well. Here's a pass by Doug Wilson to Tavares King. We're back in Lion territory here midway through the second quarter. Wilson back to pass again. He's going to fire over the middle to Hawkins, and Hawkins and King are his go-to guys so far early on in the season and in this game here. 1st and goal, Wilson out of the shotgun here, quickly passes it to Joel Dreesen, who gets into the end zone untouched, and the Broncos are pouring it on here in the first half, up 21-7 now over the Detroit Lions in this game. And heading into the third quarter, they would add a field goal before half. We're up 24-7 now as a handoff to Jonathan Dwyer here on 3rd and inches, and he gets the first down here. And on 3rd and 6 here, later on in the quarter, Wilson's going to get sacked for an 11-yard loss. We would have to punt late in the third quarter here. 2nd and 4, Wilson's going to drop back to pass. He's going to pump fake there. He's going deep here for Welker, and he makes that catch in double coverage at the 19-yard line of Detroit. A wonderful catch by Wes Welker there. 1st and 10 here. Wilson's going to find Jacob Tamme, and he fights off the defender and gets into the end zone, and the Broncos are up 31-7. Fourth quarter we go. Jonathan Dwyer there, 9 rushes for 54 yards. Another handoff here to Monte Ball on 1st and 10 up the middle for a first down. 1st and goal now from the 6-yard line. Handoff to Dwyer, who's going to go up the middle right side for the touchdown. And it's 38-7. And this one would end in a blowout. Doug Wilson, 365 yards, 4 touchdowns passing there. A nice debut as a starter for the Denver Broncos here. He gets player of the game, and the Broncos get the win. We move to week 2 here. The Broncos are on the road against the Indianapolis Colts here, and they're facing off against Andrew Luck. Wilson here in the first quarter looking to pass here on 1st and 10. He's scrambling around the pocket here, and he's going to get caught from behind and get sacked for a loss on the play. 3rd and 13 now for the Broncos, and Wilson's back to pass again. He's firing, and that one is dropped by the receiver, and the Broncos have to punt. Indianapolis would get a touchdown, and Wilson and the Broncos are back on offense. Pass over the middle on 2nd and 10 to King is good for 12 yards and a first down. Late first quarter it is, and Wilson's taking the snap, looking to pass deep to Joel Dreesen, who has that catch down to the 32-yard line of the Indianapolis Colts for a first down. In the shotgun now, it's a handoff to Jonathan Dwyer. He's been red hot this early in the season, and he's got 12 yards in that first carry of the game for him. 3rd down and 10 now for Wilson and the Broncos, and he's going to get sacked for a loss on the play. we would settle for a field goal, so we are down 7-3 to Indianapolis. 2nd and 1 now, handoff to Jonathan Dwyer here in the second quarter early on, and that one's good for 10 yards up the middle. 1st and 10 now, Wilson back to pass. He's going to hit Hawkins, that is, for 16 yards in this toe step at the sideline to keep it in bounds. 1st down and 10 now. Wilson hands off to Dwyer up the middle. 1st down and more. He's going to be taken down at the 5-yard line, setting up 2nd and goal later on here. And Wilson will fire quickly and caught by Andrew Hawkins for the touchdown. So Wilson has his first touchdown pass of the day to Hawkins there. Middle second quarter here, we have the ball back up 10-7. Wilson's going to pump fake, fire deep, and this one's caught by Hawkins, and he is down the sideline into the end zone for the touchdown. And there is number 2 for Wilson and number 2 for Hawkins on the day. And the Denver Broncos have opened a 17-7 lead here. 2 minutes to go. The Broncos have the ball back in the first half, and Wilson's pass is intercepted by Ray Buchanan, who takes it all the way back to the end zone for the pick 6. And Indianapolis is back in this game at halftime, only down 17-14. As you see the stats there, 153 passing yards for the Broncos, leading every statistical category there, leading the first half there. So second half we go, just over 5 minutes to go here. Wilson is looking to pass it over the middle. That one's caught by Hawkins, and that's a 1st down. Hawkins is over 100 yards receiving in this game so far, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 now. Wilson's going to fire it to Tavares King for 11 yards and a 1st down, and the Broncos are moving the ball very good. As you see, Doug Wilson, 204 yards and 2 touchdowns on the day, along with that interception that was returned for a pick 6. This one's going to Welker over the middle, good for 9 yards on 2nd and 1 here. Wilson will pitch it to Jonathan Dwyer, and he's got good blocking ahead of him, and he's inside the 10 and into the end zone for the touchdown, and Dwyer puts the Broncos up 24-14 in the 3rd quarter here. It's all tied up now going into the 4th quarter, 24 apiece. Jonathan Dwyer has the carry here up the middle. That's good for 7 yards. 2nd and 3 now. Wilson will hand off to Dwyer, right side. He has enough for the 1st down, good for 6 yards. We have 3rd and 10 now. And you can see the Broncos are already 1 for 5 on 3rd down. But this one's good to King, good for 12 yards and a 1st down. Later on, it's 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Wilson's in the shotgun here. He's going to hand off on the delay to Dwyer, who's going to go up the middle, get about 13 yards in that play, and he's over 100 yards rushing on the day so far. Halfway through the 4th quarter here, we have 1st and 10. Wilson's back to pass. He's firing over the middle, and that one's dropped by Hawkins. He couldn't hold on after the big hit. 2nd and 10 now. We'll hand off to Monte Ball up the middle. He will fight forward for 12 yards and a 1st down. We have 1st and 10 from the Colts 17-yard line here. Wilson's back to pass here. He's scrambling around the pocket. He's going to fire for Wes Welker, and Welker's got that catch, and he fights his way into the end zone to make it 31-24 in favor of the Denver Broncos. Indianapolis would get one more shot, but they would not get anything. And the Broncos take the game in Week 2 over the Colts 31-24. Doug Wilson, 243 yards passing and 3 touchdowns. So a nice start to his career with the Denver Broncos here. They are 2-0 on the season so far. And Weeks 3 and 4 will be coming up in the next episode. They will face off against the New York Jets in Week 3. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode.